Hello, future home sellers. Chris and Johnny here, your home selling Sherpas with Rise Real Estate Los Angeles.
Today we are diving into a deep question, which is how long does it actually take to sell your home in Los Angeles? Now, that does have a little bit of a complex answer, but we're going to get into that. We are going to talk about the tips and tricks of selling your home fast.
I'll do tricks, he does tips.
Yes. Wait, no.
Oh.
Yes? So our first step is understanding the market in trends. What are the peak times to sell? When is there going to be the most demand for your home? And what is the best strategy for your situation?
It's like riding a wave. You want to get it at its peak, you'll have the best ride. If you don't, it's going to crash on you.
All right, next, curb appeal magic. Making sure that the exterior of your home as appealing as possible serves to really capture buyers' interest. When they're driving by, you want them to stop and say, hey, I need to go check out that home.
First impressions is like winning an award. You want to shoot for that golden moment where they see your home and go, whoa, that's it.
All right, moving on to the next, the listing charm. The description for your listing is like crafting a compelling story. There are things you should put in it. There's countless times where we've seen listings that say 3-bedroom house, backyard, pool.
Riveting.
But pointing out the specific features of your home that stand out or that buyers might be interested in seeing, like, do you have EV charging at your home? Some buyers are specifically searching for that. So you want that listing description to highlight the awesome features about your home because people are searching for that, and that just helps your home get sold faster.
It's like a movie trailer. Think about all the times you've seen a bad movie trailer and thought, I don't want to see that. And then sometimes you see a good movie trailer, even if it's a bad movie, you're like, I'm in, I want to see that. That's what this is like. It's the movie trailer for your house.
There you go. All right, next. So professional photography. This is something you should definitely take seriously. Showing your home in the best light. You can see awesome pictures like this that look incredible. There's great lighting. It really shows the special features of this home. And then you see photos like this, and I don't want to go see that home. I don't know if you do. If I was scrolling on Zillow, I wouldn't click on that one. So having a professional who does real estate photography come out to highlight your home makes the process so much faster. You get more clicks, you get more people coming to see your home, you get more offers, and your home sells so much faster.
If a picture's worth 1,000 words, then pictures in real estate are worth thousands of dollars. It is truly the difference between getting more money for your home. If an agent comes in and just takes photos with a camera on their phone, which yes, some agents do, that's really bad. We have in-house photographers that come and shoot our listings because we know we need the top-of-the-line experts that can optimize for online platforms to make sure we're putting the best foot forward.
So wherever you are, whether you're in Los Angeles or in Idaho, professional photography is something you don't want to skip as you're selling your home. It's going to make a huge impact on how fast your home sells.
But that only applies to Los Angeles and Idaho.
Yes, those are the only two.
Yeah.
Anywhere else, like, who even looks at pictures?
Yeah.
So last, strategic pricing. You want to set the staging for a captivating performance. You want something that's enticing, but also grounded in reality.
Right, so what we tell a lot of our clients that we work with is, hey, there's really 3 ways to price a home. The first is you might have a homeowner or you yourself might go, I don't really care if I move. I just want to set this price that I know is 10% or 20% above market value, right? You see homes like that, I would actually say less than 1% of the time those homes sell. What happens more often than not is they sit because they're overpriced. And then eventually they do price reductions and they end up actually selling for less than what they could have because they become stale and people don't want them. So although it can feel appealing to sometimes say, well, why don't I just set it really high at a really high price and see if someone bites? The reality is you need a very specific scenario and a very specific buyer that's just willing to overpay. And in today's market, we don't really see that in most scenarios. The second way to price your property would be to say, hey, I don't really want a lot of people in my home, or maybe you just want to get it over with and be done. And so you price it right at fair market value and you say, look, I'm just looking for one good offer. I'll take that and we'll go. So we see that typically with clients more that are looking to not have people in their home. They don't want to do open houses. They really are just looking for like, hey, can one person come through and see it and let's go, because I don't really want people here. And then the last way is really where we see a lot of the pricing or the homes that sell for setting records in neighborhoods. And it's where you actually set the price a little below what you might expect it to sell for. And here's the reason. In today's day and age, where over half the homes that are sold are first found online, and specifically through Zillow, Redfin, these kinds of sites, when people go to search that, what's the first thing they do? The first thing they do is set a price range and say, don't show me anything above X. So for example, if your home is worth $1 million, you might choose to actually list it like say $949, $999, because anyone who searches at $950 and under, your home will show up for it. And as we all know, buying and selling is an emotional experience. And so if they see your home and fall in love with it, they'll come see it. The reality is they can come up in price a lot of the time. So actually setting it a little bit lower can often put you in a position to sell your home for higher. But I know it can feel scary right up front. And what you always have to remember is at the end of the day, we don't set prices, you don't set prices, the market does. What buyers will pay for a home is what sets the price for a home.
No, he's right.
Yeah, that wasn't scripted. I just told him to shut up so I can talk.
Yeah. So all of this is kind of framing this question of how long does it actually take to sell your home? And the truth is, in Los Angeles, it can kind of sell as fast or as slow as you want it. You've seen homes sell in little as 10 days, but we see homes sell a lot longer. As the seller of the home, you can set the expectation of, hey, this is what I want to sell my home at. 21 days, 30 days, 45 days, and your agent can help you get there if they're a good agent and they're following all of these tips.
If you have a good agent, there's a lot of different ways to structure contracts to make sure that it works best for you. If you need money paid up front, but you need to stay a little longer, there's ways to do that. If you need to get out as quick as possible, there's ways to do that. If you need to stay for a long time, there's ways to do that. It all comes back to having someone that understands your situation and structures the deal and negotiates a deal that fits what you're looking for. That said, I'm Chris. This is some guy I met on the street, and we'd love for you to click the button, subscribe, put on the bell, and Johnny's gonna throw us out of the building.
Rude. We are Rise Real Estate Los Angeles. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.